good evening. In our news bulletin for tonight, Niue High School students were rewarded for their academic achievements at the end of the year prize giving. The Niue community in New Zealand witnessed the crowning of a new Miss Niue Aotearoa for 2016 to 2017. Men were encouraged to seek medical help during a men's health workshop last week. Niue's powerlifting team received medals for their efforts in a competition in Christchurch. Niue High School students were rewarded for their academic achievements at the end of the year prize giving last Friday. The Niue High School multi-purpose hall was packed with parents and caregivers eager to find out who would get the prizes for each of the classes. Each year the school invites one of their former students as a guest speaker, and this year Alicia Hipper was able to draw from her own experience and provide some motivation and wisdom for students to strive for their achievements. Taveli Pavihi was selected to present the vote of thanks on behalf of the students for this year. Following the prize giving, there were some parents who questioned how the scholars for each year were allocated. A Niue High School principal, Charles Ioane, explained that these placings are awarded based on a student's top 2 option subjects and placings from the compulsory subjects that also includes Wangahau. This has been a system in place for more than 10 years and has been explained several times through newsletters, during parent-teacher meetings, and even before the awards were distributed. The scholars for this year, for Year 7, went to Helen Tukutama. Year 8, Sierra Sionetama. Year 9, Chloe Ioane. Year 10, Emu Mangatungia. Year 11, Haven Siosikefu. Year 12 scholar went to Marabina Siohane, but the most anticipated award is usually the Niue High School Ducks. That goes to the top Year 13 student. And that went to Martina Siatanga, who now has the option of selecting from 2 of the scholarships that are on offer for the Ducks. One to the University of Otago, that is worth $5,000, and one to the University of Canterbury, that is worth $6,000 towards tuition. However, that is dependent on whether she is granted or accepted into either one of those universities. This marks the end of the school year this week, and students will go on a break before returning for school in February next year. 4 brave young women took to the pageant stage at Waipuna Lodge last weekend, vying for the Miss Niue Aotearoa title. This particular pageant started in 2010 as a way to encourage young Niuean women to embrace their cultural heritage and build confidence. It was the vision of 2 Niuean women, Nancy Manuko and Sharon Makuni, and has blossomed and grown into one of the most anticipated events for the Niuean community in New Zealand. Last year, the organization formalized the arrangement for a board of directors that includes Nancy Manuko, Jen Etuata, and Melinda Viviani, who are also supported by Brad Ignipule and Ron Viviani. The 4 contestants for this year were Heaven Tutavaha Iotoa from Hakupu, Gabriana Tutavaha Cleary from Hakupu, Kelly Vilisoni Richards from Tampotonga, Tuapa and Avasele, and Shawnee Webster Awenefu from Hakupu. Supporters and members from the Niuean community gathered to admire the courage of contestants who displayed grace, pride in their culture, and a willingness to entertain the crowd. The main awards for the evening: Best Interview, Kelly Vilisoni Richards; Best Paleowear, Shawnee Webster Awenefu; Best Talent, Shawnee Webster Awenefu; Best Evening Wear, and the Best Cultural Wear also went to Shawnee Webster Awenefu. After a rather robust judging process, Miss Niue Aotearoa for 2015 to 2016, Grace Turner, was on hand to crown the new Miss Niue Aotearoa 2016 to 2017 that went to Shawnee Webster Awenefu. Just under 30 men of all ages attended a workshop on Wednesday last week organized by the Health Department that was organized specifically for men's health issues. The Health Division has held various workshops to raise awareness about healthy living, but also looking at areas that are considered as taboo in our culture. What has been recognized is that there are a number of men's health issues that need to be addressed and the need to promote health-seeking behavior. Dr. Eddie Akawala, who facilitated and led the discussions about various health-related issues, was more direct in his explanation about the ramifications of ignoring the symptoms and the benefits of keeping a close eye on any health defects that could lead to more serious issues. It was also noted by a public health advocate that there is a need to discuss more openly and not to be in denial about health issues. The department is now planning to promote the awareness to healthy living by engaging various community groups next year. And while the consensus at the workshop was to make health check for men compulsory, because the rate at which they do go for medical checks are alarmingly low. Niue's powerlifting team have won 3 medals, boosting Niue's medal count at the Asia Oceania Classic Raw Championship in Christchurch over the weekend. Niue is one of 20 participating countries in the championship that began on the 4th to the 11th of December with over 500 participants. Malia Ahosivi won gold on her first international championship in the 84 kilogram plus open women's bench press. For Malia Vea, she won a silver in the 84 kilogram women's junior powerlifting. Glicina Vea won a bronze in the 72 kilo sub-junior women's powerlifting, and this is her first powerlifting competition. According to their coach, Alentano, via comments on social media, the Niue team will continue to represent the island with pride and dignity throughout the whole championship and are looking forward to returning home with their success next week. And that concludes our news bulletin for this evening. Don't forget that the Niue Primary School prize giving will be on tomorrow morning.